Well, hello,
Hi,
Mitchell.
welcome back to the gym and welcome back to my exercise. Today, we're gonna do squats, one set of 20. Then we're gonna do heavier axial deadlifts, then just some accessory work. One of the things I said to Lars that I wanted to work on the most was getting my fitness back up to where I like it to be. Hence, a lot of volume, a lot of high rep work. So yeah, always getting better.
What would be that like objective measure, I guess, for where you'd like your fitness to be?
Just a feel.
Just a feel, yeah.
Just a feel. You know when you're getting a little bit, like you just don't have the pep in your step the same. And I haven't had that in a few months now. And it's useful not to have it at Giants and at Worlds, like when you need to be peak condition. But outside of that, at Arnold's and at Worlds. But outside of that, it's pretty useful to be agile, to be athletic, to feel explosive. And I don't want to continue on the track of getting heavier and in worse shape. I sort of want to be able to stay where I'm at, get stronger, get fitter, get more explosive, and keep being well-rounded.
Every YouTube series that we start, the viewers always get like one exercise that gets showcased a lot.
Yeah.
For like a whole build up to a competition, because usually just lines up with the days that we're filming are consistently the same.
Yeah. Gonna be squats? What do you reckon? That's sort of, I think, a core interest point of people who follow me regularly. I don't hide anything, so you'll be able to see if I've underperformed or overperformed, or there's no secrets here. So if you watched all of my footage up to Worlds, you'd have known that dumbbell was fucking crazy.
Yeah. What did you say we're working up to for a set of 20?
200.
200.
We'll do a single, this is like 183, 184. Then we'll get right into it.
That bar got like 2 inches off your shoulders there.
You like that?
That was nice.
The little pop. This is gonna really suck.
That's nice. Well, really working on your fitness. Lots took you serious.
I meant like go for a jog. Come on, Laws. Get your head in the game, buddy.
Pre-set of 20 thoughts.
Not excited. Not excited. I'm thinking, can I do 20 unbroken? Guess in the comments. Will I lose track of the number? All right, come on. Get your head in the game. Woo.
How is that feeling?
That's tough. Easier than I thought, to be honest.
Yeah. You don't want to be struggling on that.
Not comfy though. My legs will need a minute. Definite jello. Definite lightheaded. The first several reps were rocket propelled.
Yeah.
I was saying off camera that when I go to do something difficult or something I don't want to do, there's nothing internally that makes me feel like I should start debating. It's literally just how much it's gonna suck. But in my head, I don't have the thing where it's like, oh, maybe I'll skip that today. It's a funny thing to describe, because other people will ask about that type of discipline. It doesn't even exist for me. Doesn't even enter the realm of consideration.
So explain to me what you were just talking about your hips being higher.
a lot of the challenge of deadlifting has to do with the momentum created about your hips. And so for me, if I keep my hips really high and I keep the bar incredibly close, if you look from the side, the higher my hips are, the more my shins are out the way. Film from there. So if I stay here, I can have the bar there. But if I drop my hips, the bar rolls 3 or 4 inches forward. And I find the gain in quad power by pushing my knees forward is lost in the mechanical disadvantage of having the bar further forward. Ergo, if I keep my hips high and I just sort of like reach the bar down, for me, it's night and day power, particularly when you're in a suit and the bottom of the lift is relatively easy. And the challenge, that's always for reps, yeah. The challenge though, is that then you can't use your quads off of the ground, and you got to make sure your shoulders don't get in front of the bar, because if you have really stiff legs and your shoulders end up here, the bar's just going to swing out. So it's a bit of a delicate balance, but when you hit it right, it's so good, it's so efficient.
Those look manageable?
Yeah, it feels fine. Neural fatigue though, it feels heavy, but it's actually muscularly not that bad at all.
Yeah. They don't look hard, so.
Yeah, which after a set of 20 squats is a good sign for muscular endurance.
All said and done?
Done these.
Yeah.
Just got adduction, abduction, leg curls, something like that. Gonna find a slightly different way to do them than last time. Gonna do them all banded, I think. A little bit easier to logistically work it out. People are always interested about my approach when it comes to my background. And one of the things is that I can screen what happens pretty quickly. So right now, my left QL is on fire, it's really spasmed. And I know that's because when I squat, I've got a left hip shift. That left hip shift comes from still not being able to get full use of my right ankle. So when I squat down, I tend to come over this way. And when you shift away from a hip, you're gonna hike up the other side because you're sitting deeper into it. And it's gonna cause pelvis to rotate up towards that side. If it rotates up to the left, your QL is gonna squeeze. So something to work on, but just one of the small ways that I can go left back is coming from right ankle. By the way, it does not always happen that way. Your left shoulder's not coming from your right ankle, no funny shit like that. But one of the small ways in which I can go, okay, right ankle's still not 100% if my left back is acting up like that, even if my ankle feels 100%.
So what are we gonna do to navigate with what you're feeling right now?
Nothing really, so long as we keep improving, because at this stage, I'm not sure if it's actual function or if it's motor patterns, because I can get to there fine, and if I can get to there fine, I should. So if I can get there fine, heel on the ground, I should be able to squat fine, but I think that ankle's been blocked for so long, I just don't tend to push into it. So next squat session, I'll probably just take a look at where my hips sit, see if I could just sort of think about pushing right knee forward a bit more and see if we can rectify that problem. Because that's, at the moment, that's the only lasting effect from squatting at all, is left lower back. But now we're doing abductions, we're doing crab walks. Your hips naturally work in conjunction with your low back, so I imagine going to the left, my back's gonna flare up. But we'll see how she goes.
The Crab King is making an appearance today. What is this? 3 sets of 20 for all these?
4 by 10 to 15. I did 20 on the first one. First rounds. 4 sets.
Well, you want to sign out here?
Might as well. It'll get a little bit boring from here on out.
I don't need to film every set of these.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Like, comment, subscribe, leave a moose dropping. And if you think I'm posting too much content, leave a comment. You're posting too much content. Let's get the algorithm going so I can post more content.